We're going to get this van that I've converted into a camper van weighed. Yes, we have a strict guideline to stick to. It cannot be more than 3.5 ton. This is day one of our absolutely mega adventure. We've just spent the weekend at Vanlife Festival, and boy, that was a good festival. I'm sunburnt, I'm hungover, Vanlife Festival's going to get wild. Now my van's actually on the Field of Dreams, which is basically where people can come, just have a look around all the vans, get some ideas for their vans and all that sort of stuff. Let me show you my setup. Sorry, I do look a bit rough. I am hungover, I've been here for a few nights already. Now the purpose of me being here is to show that it can all be done on a fully electric sort of system. So I've got the air fryer out, plugged in, I've got the kettle there on the induction hob, my swivel seats over there turned around, all my absolutely amazing Vans Adventures furniture. If you don't know who that is, check them out, they're worth it. I've actually made my bed. Beer is staying in the fridge today. We've got the Savvy screens up here. Now the signal has gone. Whenever there's a load of people in one specific area, signal gets really dodgy, and then when there's millions of people in one area, it just shuts off altogether. So I've got my Starlink on, so I can show off the Savvy screen, but then go into like the battery shunts and then see all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to get up there in a minute and clean my solar panel to try and make that a little bit better, because I haven't cleaned the solar panel in an awful long time. I've got the Atom ESS, that's the portable power bank. Now that's going to be there to basically keep my phone on charge and stuff. I might do like a TikTok live throughout the day or something. I've got all my electrical system out the back that people will want to see. If they're coming here to see an all electric camper van, they're going to want to see that. So I've had to tidy up that a little bit. But the main thing I need to do right now is get up onto the roof and clean that solar panel. Then the wind's died down today, so I'll get the awning out, get that all set up outside. It's going to be quite smart. It's going to be lovely to meet everyone. Main thing, I've got stickers going around for everybody if anyone wants a sticker, but I need my hangover cure. Coffee in my van style cup. You can just see some water spots. We'll get that cleaned off with a bit of that stuff. Got the Starlink at the back with the other Wi-Fi just over there, the awning. That's that sorted. Awning's up, it's storm strapped down. Sat outside with the ESS, the chair. All inside's done, except for the fact that I've got various things I need to put away. The amount of people walking past taking the mickey out of my sunburn, so we're going to start a challenge. The one who comes up with the most creative sunburn joke, they win. I've just been told, and I've just remembered, that I've actually got a tattoo booked in today. 4:30 over at the mobile tattoo studio, so that's going to be entertaining. I completely forgot all about that. Oh no, Woody's head's a bit dusty. It's okay, I can stroke his head. Just started raining a little bit, so everyone's hiding out over there. It's quite cool. Mozzarella Nation, that's my diet for later. Oh, Mozzarella Nation helping me out again. Figured I need some food before my tattoo in a bit, and what better food to get than a pepperoni pizza with chili flakes, chili oil and hot honey all the way around. Oh yes, Mozzarella Nation. This was just an impulsive thing. Thursday when I got there, I saw them setting up and I went, oh, so you do tattoos? You're an artist. I want something VW related, maybe VW badge related. You're the artist. Come up with a design. And he come up with this. I thought, that's a bit bold, that is. And he said, no, I'm not doing it bold. You wait and see. So I thought, fair enough. Outside the window, I saw this with skeletons all over it. How cool is that? And then the work started. A little gentle scribe on the outline. It wasn't a proper lining thing, just a scribe, just to keep the lines there. Then he went in with this shading. Let's face it, this is just going to be a permanent, impulsive memory thought that I've had. Back in the van. Got a little care package with some cream and stuff like that. I kind of like it. You know, you've got to rep the brand and stuff like that, haven't you? Now, I have VW tattooed on me. Feel free to call me a van wanker. Have a little bit of a clean up, and then I think I'm going to go listen to some music. I could fit 2 bottles of beer in this with Bob Marley on the stage. I told you. See, there's a dog. Would it be wrong to have 2 pizzas in a day? Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down. Good morning from the Field of Dreams. It's a good morning, apart from the fact that I'm a bit scabby on my head. My head is full on blistered. Bumped into Liam the Terrible. He's got a festival coming up. There's all the details if you want it, and I got one of his stickers. To be fair, loads of people have gave me their stickers. Can you see yours there? Plan for today is literally doing the show field for a bit. I've got a talk at 5 o'clock to go and do, which I have no idea how that's going to go. I had no idea. Saturday night, so it's the busy night, the good night where all the good bands are on. So the drinks are going to be flowing tonight. Loads of people have been really interested in the Savvy screen, which has been quite handy to show. It's been nice to show everybody all that sort of stuff. If you want to know that and all the fitting, I did that in one of my last videos. I'm thinking a nice hot shower is going to help my sunburn and my new tattoo. Tattoo update. I kind of like it. I really like it. It's a proper good memory for here. Walking around the van, and obviously I've got that just there, and I've just found someone's left a business card. You've got Dave from the VW Owners Club. He's come down. He's gonna whack a new sticker on the van. You've got to make sure that it's level. Oh, he's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it.
Good job we have another drink, right? So we're gonna start at the bottom there, and then we go up.
Is that level? I'd say that looks about level. Yes. Festival's now over. The talk went absolutely amazing. Everyone's there with their presentations and stuff, and I just walked in with a big box of beer and just started giving beer out to everybody, and we spoke absolute nonsense, and it worked. It was really good. It's now time to go and get the van weighed. I've filled up the water. I've done everything I could do. Let's get up there. Welcome to Wheels. Into the rain. There must be some sheep on the road. The traffic's quite stiff. Sunburn update. That is it. One of the medical team down at the festival actually came up to me. Somebody's told me that you really burnt yourself and they think you need medical attention. And they were having a look and prodding and proking and stuff like that. And he was going on about, oh, you've got 2nd-degree burns and it's serious, this and all this, that. And what does that actually mean? He said, it means your sunburn's actually blistered. Well, you don't over-dramatise it, mate. Do you know what? I'll pin the best comment to do with my sunburn. The amount of people that have called me the Mask of Zorro or Kung Fu Panda. There's a cow on the bridge, there is. Why do they have to use so many letters for the word services? We are now coming back into England, bud. Note the time is 17:17. That'll become a little bit relevant in a bit. Yep, welcome to England. Definitely in England now. You watch where we're going. We're probably going to see less sets of traffic lights than the amount of road workers and police and incidences that we're actually going to see in England. If we're going to get the van weighed, we need to do a couple of things first. Number one, I need to fill up the fuel tank, because you've got to have fuel, full fuel, try saying that when you're drunk, full water, full wastewater, full AdBlue tank. You've got to be at the maximum weight that you're going to be. Now, I can't do that. It's impossible right now because I don't have a passenger. So we're just going to eliminate that thing and just see what we weigh. I'm going to need to pull up somewhere and fuel up. I did fill up my water tank when I'm just leaving Vanlife, so that's full. My wastewater tank is still full because of Vanlife, or near enough full, so that's okay. It's just fuel I need to top up. I am a bit nervous. I've been asking people all weekend, what do you reckon it's going to weigh? And only one person has said, oh, it'll be underweight. We'll see what it does. Road snacks. It's now time to go across the border and get weighed. And across the next border we go. In less than 3 hours, we've crossed 3 countries. The reason we've done it like that is, one, the adventure that I'm doing all week is in Scotland. Number 2, I drive up here in a truck every day, and I know the weighbridge that I go on every single day. I asked them, do you mind if on Sunday when I'm on my way up here, I could just nip in and drive onto your weighbridge? It's a public weighbridge anyway, so it's kind enough to allow it, so why not? Just you wait until you see tonight's park up after I've got weighed. It's going to be very, very interesting. And the whole adventure, I'll explain that on the way up to that park up. Little top tip, the weather forecast probably will put a stop to most of the plans we've got. But I'll run through the initial plan with you, and then throughout the future videos, we'll see whether it comes off or not. Trust me, it's something I've wanted to do for years, but never thought I would actually get the chance to do it, and I'm going to do it. We are just coming up to the place now. I don't want to show where it is, because I don't want everyone to turn up here, because they are doing me a solid, so let's see what it weighs. We shall turn in just here like that. And there, directly in front of me, over the speed bumps, is the weighbridge. There's the weighbridge, and in the office we'll find out what we weigh. I've got to go over the speed bumps, which are very, very vicious. Into the office without my weight, 3,460. I'm 100 kilo. So with me, geared up for Scotland, I am overweight by 60 kilos. So that's easy enough to get rid of out of this van. Easily enough done. But when you do get pulled up for being overweight, because I'm in the industry, I know how it all works, they do give you a 5% leeway. So I have two options. One, just accept that 5% leeway and yeah, look, I'm okay. Two, fit a drain to my water tank so I could just drain all the water out my tank. Both, that's it, done and dusted. So I've just dropped all my wastewater out of the tank completely into one of the disposal points back there. So now I'm underweight for this journey at least. And I'm trying to come up with ways of actually draining some weight out of this. And I don't think I'm going to have to do anything big and drastic. I think it's just loads of little things I can do to be able to sort it out. Like my tabletop's quite heavy, so I can get that. I can go down to Van's Adventure, the man who made all the furniture, and they can make me a tabletop for that. That's not a problem. I can change my two 200 amp hour lithium batteries for one 400, the Roma 460 battery, because that's a lot lighter and it's one's battery, so it'll take up less space as well, which is something I'm saving up for in the process anyway, so that'll drop a bit of weight out. I've already got the side steps off the side, and I can just do loads of little things. I've got unnecessary weight in this van, like logs for a fire, but yeah, I've not got my fire pit with me. Stupid stuff like that. I'm just gonna have to be a little bit more conscious of the weight that I'm actually carrying. But keep in mind, I am fully stocked right now, full of fuel, AdBlue, water, wastewater. I've got all my food, I've got all of the stuff for this whole week that I'm having away, which this week's going to be absolutely amazing. Let me talk you through what the plan is for this week, because on my road trips I don't specifically plan things, but on this one I've had to, because we've got 3 ferries. They're all booked. Let me tell you the hack with that. I went on to Calmac ferries because I want to go island hopping. I want to go today up towards Loch Lomond, but I'm going around I think it's called the Trossachs area, because in the morning I want to climb Ben Ann. It's not really a climb, it's a hike, but I want to do it. It's something I've always wanted to do, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay near there tonight in the forest, if there's space in the forest. So there's a lot of ifs, ands and buts about this whole week's adventure. Tomorrow starts there. I do that. The only plan I have got tomorrow is I need to get to near Mailiag. I need to get there for tomorrow night. That's about the area I'm going to be staying. I've got a couple of spots pinned on the map which friends have given me, which are absolutely stunning beach park up sort of things. And going from the Trossachs over to there, I'm going to be passing Glencoe, Fort William. I might need to stop in Fort William to stock up on a few bits and maybe come up with ideas on how I can get rid of some weight, just to make sure I'm under. If I'm underweight, I'll do better on my fuel, and I'm going to need the best bonus on fuel while I'm up here. I'll go through past the Glenfinnan Viaduct, which is the Harry Potter one, and I head over towards there. The reason I'm heading to there is because around 7 o'clock in the morning I've got a ferry, a Calmac ferry from there over to the Isle of Skye, where I've booked a day and a half on the Isle of Skye, because I've been there before, and I will admit, unpopular opinion, I don't particularly like it. I love the island, and I think in better weather and with less inexperienced drivers on the road, because at the time that I went, there was a lot of people that have never seen a passing place in their life. They've never seen a single track road, and they were driving stupidly and they were crashing everywhere, and just made the place a bit unstable for me. I'm hoping this time's going to be a little bit different, because that time was a weekend, this time isn't. The weather is not looking great. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the days where I've got ferries booked, we've got problems with heavy winds and stuff like that. Calmac ferries, being Calmac ferries, they're not really reliable. They might get cancelled. That's where a sort of bit of jiggery pokery might need to go on. We're going over to Skye. We've got a day and a half. Calmac have already changed my next ferry, because I'm going from Ewig a few days later over to the Isle of Harris. From the Isle of Harris, I've got 2 days to run up to Stonaway, where I get another ferry from Stonaway over to Ullapool. The whole thing, I priced it up separately, was over £300. Guess what? I went onto their website, the Calmac website, and clicked on multi-journey. It all come in a total of £144. Bargain, that'll do, absolutely perfect. And there's so much little stuff I want to do on the Outer Hebrides that I've never done. I've never even thought about, because I always thought it was out of my reach. I couldn't do it. This van's never been on a car ferry, so we're going to do it if Calmac don't cancel the ferries. Oh, and I've treated myself to a whale watching boat trip on the Saturday when I come back to mainland. Ho ho ho, there's a story behind that. Orcas, killer whales, are around the Outer Hebrides. this boat trip goes out and it has seen them the past couple of times that it's been out, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, I really want to do that. It's a 4-hour boat trip. They say that we provide you with all the flotation suits and the flotation, what they call the life jackets, and we go out for 4-hour boat trips to try and find all the whales and all the fin whales, everything out there, all the wildlife, which is something I really love. And I was like, yes, quick, buy it now, book, perfect, done. Then I saw a picture of the boat and it's like a 10-man rubber dinghy. I think the weather's starting to come. Gorgeous sunset over there, but that looks moody. What an absolutely stunning Scottish sunset. I'm sat there thinking now, with the weight, I've got a couple of options. One, I know for a fact, while it's like it is now, I cannot get the adventure rack or ladders for the back doors, which I wanted. That's off the cards for now. Number two, I could upplate it because these vans, the long wheelbase VW Crafter, are rated to 4.2 ton, but they're down rated to 3.5 ton so that a normal car driver can drive them. Obviously I've got all my HGV driving licenses, so I can drive them heavier. I can get it upplated, and I've known that for a while, and I've been looking at it for a while. The thing that puts me off that is if I ever do come round to selling this van, a car driver won't be able to drive it because it's upplated to 4.2 ton. But I want to stay away from upplating if I can. There is a company that does it, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. Something Engineering. If you know it, drop it in the comments down below. Look at that, it's nearly 10:30 and it's still daylight outside. Look at those moody clouds in the distance, right over the mountains where I'm actually going. This is going to be a windy, blowy night, and not the good type either. Here we go, we're coming in towards tonight's park up. We have done 6 hours and 45 minutes driving 306 miles. Full morning plan was to actually show you around this park up, but don't know how well you can see the swarms of midges out there. You can't really see them actually. Well, there's swarms of midges out there. There is swarms of midges out there, and all I've got is this tiny little bottle of smidge to last me a full week. Something tells me that's not going to work. If you're new around here, please subscribe. It's going to be a mega adventure.